There you go. This could be cutting edge, Tom. This would be like a new surgical procedure
Yeah,
named
cutting.
after you.
Exactly. The finger lac repair. Is that burning?
No,
No. Okay.
not too much. It's just uncomfortable. Ow.
That's the spot we need to get them. Yep, sorry.
Look. Not only is it cut open, now he's jamming the needle.
Is that better?
Yeah. Nicely done, Doc.
Good. You don't want you to be hurt.
Been doing that for about the last, I don't know, 2 hours.
We're going to give you a couple pain pills here, too.
You guys are great at.
I know. I tell you.
I like Laura.
Chip her up when I bring that in. No, I take, yeah, let's just do one at a time.
What are you giving them?
Lortab. It's hydrocodone and Tylenol.
Ooh.
We won't be driving
Hydrocodone.
home. So, this nice guy here is going to do that for you.
Well, he drove me here, so that's a bonus. Does it taste like shit? I should need to take a drink first.
No, it's not
You're
bad.
fine. And then we'll do one more, okay?
The good stuff.
Just like good enough to where I might give you a hug when I leave here, like I'll be in a happy.
You can do that anytime you want to, buddy. I'm there for you. Oh, you're talking to him?
I don't know if it'll be that good of stuff.
You might say thanks when you leave.
Oh, I'm gonna do that anyway.
It always amazes me how these things go back together.
It's like a puzzle.
I told you when Clayton mashed his finger, I thought they were going to cut it off. It was so nasty, but then it just kind of
Damn, I should put this on YouTube tonight.
deal.
So is that the stuff you're gonna send me home with too, and that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So I probably can't drink that stuff, huh?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You'll get sick.
Well, I know, like some of them you can and some of them you can't.
No.
Just like there's that one drug that they have a commercial for on TV that you're not supposed to take with orange juice or whatever the fuck it is, but like
Viagra?
no, it's
Cialis?
it says for allergies or something, you know.
Hmm.
But the lady sitting there on that bench with him, she's like, you know you can't take that with orange juice. I was like, really? I said, no, that's right in the box. And it was a commercial for the competitive brand drug.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
And then a dude walks up, he's like, you can't take that with orange juice.
That's from the TiVo where they really don't watch commercials anymore. God bless you.
Mm-hmm.
TiVo or anything, watch it later. Don't see the commercial.
Well, I'd be even happy with just coming to visit you like every couple hours and you can do some more than shop. Oh, good.
Till your bill comes, anyway.
Fucking military ain't gonna care.
That's awesome.
I don't have a copay.
If you like it, we can do it again next weekend, I guess.
Well,
I would like to see a decent amputation, so if you could bring that, it would be great.
yeah. I'm still pretty young, so. And I know some medics that could probably hook you up with that. You want to see it in person, or do you want to see it? and pictures.
I think Opgard did mine. Is he still here?
Up grand?
Opgard? Yeah, yep. Is he still working?
Yeah, you take call occasionally.
He took mine off in 1978.
Oh.
He took his arm off and just put it down. He did a pretty good job. It'd be a cool bar sport, though.
I think I lost my head.
Fat, yeah. Stuff that you just pushed up with fat.
This right here?
Yep.
Yeah, it's subcutaneous tissue.
Stan knows a lot of big words.
So we can convince patients that we know what we're talking about, just use bigger vocabulary.
Oh goodness, I'm gonna turn out that light's pretty bright. I wonder if we can get him to dim that light a little bit.
A mood lighter?
There, that should hold it better.
So where'd you go to medical school at?
I went to medical school down in South Dakota. So I'm from.
We're at SDS here.
Yep. No. I went there. Well, I just went there for a year for undergrad. I think that one last, I guess. I went a little bit everywhere for undergrad, and then I went to med school at USD. Then did a residency at Mayo for a year, then Grand Rapids, Michigan for 3 years. Now I'm here.
First time going to Michigan the other day. It's a nice little state.
Did you go-
Detroit.
Oh, you went to the southern part of it.
I went to,
You need to go to the UP.
what?
The UP in Michigan, the Upper Peninsula.
I haven't been there yet. I was at,
That's where it's at.
Ann Arbor.
Oh, okay.
It was a really pretty little town there. Kind of cool.
I deer hunted snowmobile through the UP, so it's freaking gorgeous. You ever been to like the northern part of Wisconsin?
Once, I guess it'd be like mid-northern, canoe down Brule River. Brule, it goes, starts in Wisconsin, goes up to Superior, and then Lake Superior. I went there, but other than that, not too much.
I mean, if you saw like the North Woods, though they call it,
Yeah.
that's what the UP is basically filled with too.
There's just some nice hunting there.
Yeah, then we're downside you can't see very far.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of change your tactics a little bit.
I hunt with a bow, so
Well, you'd be set.
I'm used to trying to get them in a little bit closer. Diamond razor. My brother just got a massive, so.
You got a family farm or something that you hunt on?
Me?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Ooh.
Complicated.
Is there like 87 stitches in here?
No, it's just so many different layers here. There we go.
I don't mean for my finger to be difficult. Well, that's a fancy stuff there now.
You got a fisherman knot on that one.
Yeah, nice. These were now too.
Now, are these the kind of,
These will get cut out.
they gotta come back?
Yeah, you do, but you don't have to re-register. It'll be an in-and-out thing.
We take them all for free. Well,
Well,
we don't charge.
To an extent.
We don't charge you to come back and get taken out. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, we just do it right out here, so you don't have to wait to get it over or anything like that.
Can they just go into like the walk-in clinic?
You
now?
can, right? I think you can.
Yep, okay.
Yeah. Or your primary doctor or whomever.
I don't have one. I just walk in and be like, hey, I just...
If you come during the day, it's not bad here.
Okay. I don't really care where I go. I just didn't know. I didn't want to hold somebody up for an emergency. I'm like, hey, I got a stitch taken out. That's already.
Don't come at night. Usually it's not so bad.
Well, the accidents happen though.
We just are always busy at night.
See, how about Friday or Saturday night? I would assume that would be a busy time around here.
When?
Friday and Saturday nights?
Yeah.
Sundays and Mondays.
Really?
Really?
Mhm.
Why? Anyone ever done a study on why Monday?
It's the same everywhere. It's always, I think it's because all the doctor's offices are closed all weekend.
No.
Or you
It was a better case of the Monday.
get from your vacation, you can go on a weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
Rather drive
Well,
my.
especially around this time of year, 'cause everyone's at the lakes and they come back and they need to.
By the way, my hand hit the prop. I got it on ice, so.
I had to finish
Is that
partying
cool?
before I came in. Well, we have those sort of people. I had someone the other day with a bad burn and they waited to get it looked at because they were still having a good
Oh,
time.
they didn't want to look like a wuss in front of their
I
friends.
kind of want to know if that dude that came in right after me, like what his deal, like his wrist was all swollen up.
I think that was a chick, dude.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oof. Sorry. Looks like a goatee.
So the guy eating the cookie,
No.
to his right, that gal broke her wrist or something.
Oh yeah, but I mean the guy that walked in right after we did, you know, like when you dropped me off at the front door. That
Is
guy
it ever
walked
really
in.
hard that can happen to know where like the skin, how it falls back?
Yes.
That would be my thing. I'd be like, I don't know how this quite fits back together.
That's why you tack it together at the angles first.
Another friend of mine, I don't know, it was kind of crazy. It was like a spiral cut on his ring finger, and his skin pulled apart. I mean, it just looked nasty. I thought for sure he was going to have to cut that off, but that emergency room doctor said the skin is really tight around your fingers, so it
It is.
spreads out that much faster, or that faster, or whatever, that much more. Or,
I'm glad I came in for your entertainment value.
I appreciate it.
that is such a nasty looking thing.
These are my favorite things to see.
Well, I hope to God I don't come in here again in the near future to give you your dose of favorite things to see.
I get enough. I get enough.
It's gonna be hard to play an Xbox now.
How about working on
I guess with the small amount that I ever get on it now.
how about diesel engines?
I'll have to switch to the Connect for a little while.
I do have that.
Is that one of those things where you dance in front of it and like?
Yeah, it's a motion sensor.
Oh,
You know, I really don't do a whole lot with my left hand at work, other than support
Yeah.
of.
Some of your coworkers have been complaining about that, by the way. Huh, crazy.
I might even call my
Not
boss and
fun.
tell him I'm not going to be in on Monday.
Take a sick day.
Yeah, yeah, because I have plenty of them, so I was like, yeah, I'm not coming.
I was kind of wondering how that chunk of shit was going to go back into your hand, actually.
That's good news.
Surprises me every time I watch one of these.
I don't know if you hear it a lot. You do a good job.
Thanks. I don't need it.
Because doctors and mechanics, we don't hear very often.
You never have a nice thing to say about anybody in this situation.
Cursed at once tonight.
Oh, I won't be.
Thank you.
Well, you ain't done yet. There's Oh, man.
I don't know how big my SD card is in that thing. Is it counting down or counting up?
Up.
So no way to know.
It took me a minute to figure out which one of us you were talking to, and it dawned on me that would be a question for me.
Hope it don't-
Problem is, I don't know about the picture the clarity's going to be kind of bad. But I think I got some good ones of what it looked like before, and now I got some good ones of what it looked like after.
Laura,
Yep.
can you crack that other suture for me?
Yep.
How many stitches are we at now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, there's one in here. No, there's one in here.
I only have a...
Should be one over there. Or it's right underneath that.
Oh, I was going to say, I was like, I don't have any more. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need more temple cloth.
So where are you from in South Dakota then?
Town outside of Brookings called White.
Cyberbrook.
About 500 people. There's an exit for it on the I-29. The White exit.
Exit 4?
39, I think. No, 139.
How far off 29 is it?
5 miles. It's 5 miles from the Minnesota border.
That's pretty good buddy I worked with. He was from Mitchell, South Dakota.
Which is a good place to be in pheasant hunting.
His actual, like, his place where he grew up was in Mitchell, but it was like a suburb of Mitchell.
Still can't believe they have a Cabela's in Mitchell.
I mean, how about East Grand Forks? Make
Yeah, why not too far, though? Got every other fucking outlet.
Well,
We've got the biggest shields in the world here, and it's probably like Cabela's doesn't want to set up shop.
that,
Those are where Shield started.
yeah, right over on 13th Avenue. They, when Cabela's would only had a catalog and didn't have stores,
It was online only.
that they looked at all the zip codes and where most of their business was coming from, and that's where they established a store. Or, you know, within the vicinity of, you know, so many.
Interesting.
I suppose we didn't need to order anything from the catalog because we had Shield and everything else.
Yeah, you made everything outdoorsman.
Outdoorsman's been there for like 20-some years.
It's been there as long as I can remember.
Never ever moved either.
Okay. That is amazing.
Looks like a thumb.
Well, at least went back into a, yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, it does look like a thumb. I don't know what I was expecting it to look like, but,
A mangled piece of meat.
oh man, well, the way that chunk burst out of there is,
Yeah, I'm still kind of curious on if that, like, if it was the pressure.
I think you got metal on metal right on the corner, right on the tip, obviously
I
on
figured I would
the
have
tip.
broke the nail or something then too. I don't know. It looked like to me like it just like it blew up, like I had a firecracker go off inside my finger.
I think if you'd have saw it happen, you wouldn't have been near as cool about it because it was on the, your hand was underneath the trailer, so you didn't really know what kind of damage was underneath.
Well, I didn't know until I looked. I could feel it. I knew something had happened, but I didn't know until after.
Huh.
Because you know, every time like something happens and I know it has the potential of being bad, I kind of hold it for a second and I get my bearings. I'm like, okay, this could be bad.
Try
And then I
to
look at it.
relax,
And then I'm
assess
like,
the
oh.
situation.
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. This time I looked at it and went, oh, fine. That's
No,
definitely not what I was thinking.
You know, my wife Katie does. She sees blood or something like this, she hits the floor like a hot rock.
Really?
Yeah, she's done. She's out. It's over. When I was first dating her, she,
So what happens if you're the one that gets all bloody and then she has to drive?
yeah, we haven't had that particular event yet.
Time for the ambulance.
Or the shorter drive to Hillsborough?
Well, when I first started dating, I thought she was just being overly dramatic. I didn't think it was a big deal.
Because we don't live in Fargo. We live
Oh, you don't?
we live in Brandon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is like, I don't know, 35 miles north of here now. So we drove from there here.
They probably would have sent you here anyway.
Yeah, that's what we'll, you know, in hindsight, we were like, well, we could have gone to Hillsborough. It's only like 11 miles away, but, you know, if they would have said to go here anyway, then we had to drive another additional 11 miles and go to where we should have been in the first place.
Could have just went over to Stacy Weebly's house.
Yeah. I don't know if she's got that cool stuff that's in that little vial over there, though.
Yeah, you never know how good their inventory records are kept. She might be better stocked than they are right now. Crazy, man.
Well, this will heal well, I think. But I think I'll put you on some antibiotics just to make sure it doesn't get infected, okay?
Some swell.
I mean, there's going to be a scar there, and there's no getting around that part.
Wound seal, check a big scar.
On your thumb.
I got a nice scar right above my right eye, so down on my knee. Got multiple on my hand.
Let's just face it, dude. Your better looking days are behind you. You're pushing 30 now anyway, so.
It's over.
Since this was kind of a complicated laceration and the fact that the bone's broken underneath, I think I do want you to follow up with a hand surgeon just to make sure everything heals nicely. Okay? I'll put a referral in the computer and we should call you for the appointment time, okay?
Sounds good. Now you got like a time frame roughly?
Oh, within about a week.
Oh,
I put that on the referral thing and they'll take care of everything, okay?
all right. This guy is on top of it. Did I tell you you're doing a good job here?
You did once. Thanks. Like I said, I don't hear it very often. When
I don't
I'm
either.
upset. You might lose this nail.
Can we just pull it out right
We
now?
were talking about that.
Because you see this? How I can pull that like that off of the nail bed itself.
Yeah.
Weren't we going to drill a hole in that thing?
Yeah, I'm still going to.
Oh, all right, cool. Sorry.
But this is probably going to fall off. If you want me to rip it off, no, I can. If I were you, I'd let it fall off on its own accord, so it kind of protects this whole area for a while.
Because it's really effing painful when something bumps into it when there's
Yes, exactly. And even if I pulled it off, I would trim it up and put it back in and kind of glue it on. So
Yeah.
if it's in there for right now, we'll leave it there, okay?
We'll let it bother. That is nuts. The thing is like glowing red hot instantly.
I know.
At least it didn't squirt like I thought it was gonna.
Yeah.
It's because some of the pressure is coming out, this way where the nail got taken off a little bit. Make it a little bigger hole.
As I said, when you drilled that thing, it's probably gonna shoot to the damn ceiling,
Sometimes they do.
When I did that to my middle finger in Iraq, it smashed it, and I ended up losing that nail too. But the doc medic, he went in there and he's like, "We're gonna need to drill a hole," and I'm like, "Do whatever you gotta do. Make the throbbing stop." And he, as soon as he pushes it, just squirted out. And I was like, "That's nasty."
I can't believe that little chunk went back in there.
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, jeez.
It does look good. From what I can see.
Crazy, dude.
Oh, that feels good.
No, that's going to start to bleed again, okay? Because I had all that pressure, it's going to start oozing here again pretty good, okay? It'll stop bleeding in about 5-10 minutes, so. So I'll put you on some antibiotics. I'll put you on some pain medication. We'll put a little, really going to bleed now. We'll put you on a little splint here to protect this area because it's going to hurt every time you bang it into something.
Oh, the pain is starting to come back now that the blood flow's going.
I know it hurt. All right, any questions? I think I'd probably leave those in 10 days to make sure it heals.
The stitches?
Yeah.
I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
10 days. Any signs of infection, come back here.
Like gangrene.
Come back before it's gangrenous, please.
So if it starts to stink.
The dog starts sniffing at it.
Why don't you hold some pressure on there? about 5 minutes. You don't have to hold hard.